What's good, Relocation Football League fan? It's your boy Smitty here with the game of the day, Big Ten rivalry matchup, as we got Penn State taking on Ohio State. I got my man Rob here with me with dual commentary, and we are ready for a big one here. I know you guys are just pouring in from the Auburn and Oregon game. How about Oregon getting the upset over Auburn, man? 28-23, man. That was crazy, but hey, we got some big-time action right here.
Oh, yeah, man. Got us a great game going on coming into this game here. A high-powered passing attack versus a high-powered rushing attack should make for a good game.
We got the all-white pretty much going up against the all-black here. Try to spruce up the uniforms for this big-time matchup. When these guys square off, it's usually a big game, whether it be in real life or in the RFL world. But there wasn't really too much to pick from Penn State. A lot of big games, man, that happened today. It was a little bit of an upset week. You know, UCLA falling today to Washington State 20-18. That was a shocking game. And as I talked about, Oregon getting it done over Auburn. And what do you expect out of this game right here, Rob?
Well, I'm expecting it to be I'm looking for it to be a pretty good day for Penn State. In the passing game, that's what they like to do. They like to distribute the ball. They have been getting the running game going, but it's kind of cooled off here. We used to think that Vincent Valentine was one of the more premier backs here in the league, but he's kind of cooled off a slight bit here toward the season as teams have started to adjust it. And then I'm looking at Ohio State, man. I'm really starting to like this guy Feldman here, the halfback. Haven't really seen much out of Folk as far as the passing game goes. One of the teams that has the least amount of passing yards per game. But I'm hoping that this is going to be a good swirl of the run game for Ohio State. Maybe they can mix in the pass with Folk. And obviously, Ramos, the natural man, has to control the pace of this game if he wants to get a win here in Buckeye Nation.
And here he is with the long flowing hair, ready to get a win here. Number 13th ranked team in the country in the RFL College Series, Ohio State. This is a team that was in the playoffs last year, and currently, 2-4 on the season. It's been a rough year for them. Hopefully, maybe the uniforms give them a boost of confidence here in this one.
Oh, yeah, man. It was all good just a week ago, as they like to say, man. So maybe a year ago, I guess we should say in this case.
And it was actually good a week ago for Ohio State as they were able to beat Michigan State 27-17. It's a great start to the game. A tackle for loss of 4 yards.
Yeah, no one's fooled here. Everyone knows what Penn State wants to do, man. They want to try to fool you with this running game here and then pass over you with Ramos right now. They knew they were going to go to VV here on this first down. That's just a solid blitz here on the edge right now to go ahead and put him down in the backfield. Great job by Fuller there.
So they'll start here with 2nd and 14 now after the first play. Handoff, Vincent Valentine with another carry. And he'll get just about the yards he lost in the previous play, a yard short. Let's go ahead and get a look at this offense.
Yeah, and so we got Truman, Gonzalez, Manette, Wiggin, and Fries on the O-line. Kane, Valentine, Fremuth, and Shorter are going to be the weapons that the natural will have at his disposal. Big shout out to James Ramos.
Ramos, he's been looking great. I don't know what Madden's been doing with the hair here. It's definitely been really out of whack as of lately. But already got the chance here. This is the environment you got to play in. 3rd and 11. Ramos looking to pass. Throws. And it's going to be dropped on the sideline. Incomplete.
Yeah, I almost thought he was going to have that one right there. Normally we'll catch that there, but man, it was a solid pass and a good attempt right there. Great job by OSU to get that defense on and make that a hard catch.
And I believe that's Terminus on the tackle. Shorter, he's usually one of those big body receivers that comes down with those contested catches. Unable to make that catch there. Great stand by Ohio State's defense to start this game.
Yeah, these wide receivers are going to have to hold on to this ball, man. Time and time again, we've seen wide receivers just drop balls like that in this college series here. But man, we're starting to get to the nitty gritty here in the series, man. So we got to get these guys catch these balls. Whoa, some action going on.
Good juke move and a good hit at the end of that one. And the offense coming out onto the field for the first time today for the Buckeyes, led by number 2, Gavin Folk. Gavin Folk, he's a... Oh, you want to say something?
No, go ahead.
I'll say Gavin Folk, he's a guy, you talked about him throwing the football and everything. He's actually looked even better as a scrambler. not too much of a passer. They really don't pass all the ball too much all successfully, but he's got some great weapons on the outside, man. Especially, you just saw one of them on that kick return. Definitely going to have to use every single weapon here tonight to get this win over Penn State.
Yeah, that was going to be my same sentiment as well, about Gavin Folk, man. He's just not the passer that we would like to see, but because he can run effectively, he doesn't have to pass much, and he still has a pretty solid, passing stat line. It's just that it's nowhere near as big as the other guys who are pass heavy in the league.
First start with a run there with Feldman, doesn't go anywhere. Here's a look at this Ohio State offense. Sorry to run into this one, but the receivers I was talking about, Carter Patterson, he's one of them. But Declan Ward, he's a shorter receiver, number 14, but very shifty, and he's a big-time playmaker after the catch.
Set, 8, read.
Single back formation, back on the ground with Feldman, and he's on the outside, breaks the tackle, and is down at the 40.
Oh, that's a good looking run right there, man. Anytime you can get this guy going, he's going to be very, very instrumental in this ball game here. So hopefully they can get him, rushing the ball here early and often. They can get solid pickup like that. That was some great ground coverage by the halfback.
They're going to line up here in the pistol. Declan Ward in the slot. And here they go with the deadly read option that we talked about. Nasty juke move, breaks the tackle, and gets up to the 48. Great run.
Yeah, he totally faked me out right there, man. I was looking inside at the D-line crashing down, just knew that was going to be a stop, and there's Folk coming through the back door on the read option, as you pointed out right there. It's an excellent play fake right there. Whoa, boy, look at that, man. He even got tackled on it, and Folk does a good job picking up that first down.
I really think due to the, just the down season that the Buckeyes are having so far this year, Folk's scrambling ability gets a bit overshadowed to other dual threat quarterbacks who's more successful record-wise on the season. But he's amongst one of the most shiftiest quarterbacks scrambling out of the pocket. I could put him up there even close to Darryl Johnson so far this year. As he'll line up here in the pistol again with a motion. And they'll go with some play action. Folk taking the shot down the field, and it's going to be broken up incomplete. Good defense.
Oh, that was some solid defense right there, man. Got a little bit excited. Let's go ahead and look at, we got on D-line, Gross, Matos, Windsor, Shelton, and Parks. We got Brown, Schmidt, and Parsons in the linebacker core. And we got Rivers, Lee, McQuilkin, and Reed over top and on the outside here, trying to slow down this passing attack. That was some solid defense there.
Some excellent defense right there, man. For usually Declan Ward does come down with those deep receptions. Makes a lot of big plays, and Penn State's really going to have to step up, keep him in front. Cannot allow him to get behind the defense. Shotgun here with the trips in the boundary. And Folk putting way too much air on that drag. It's got to be on him.
Yeah, got to just zip that ball in there, man, not throw that high. Obviously, that's a big guy right there, not going to be able to shift his momentum back upfield as he's trying to reach for that catch. But just goes out of bounds, man.
And that's the difference, man. RFL, these guys, they're not floating anything. You got to be on the line.
Oh, yeah.
And they're going to go with trips to the left side this time. Three-man rush is pressured, but he throws a beautiful pass over the middle for a first down.
Oh, man, that right there just looked like a pot of beans, and you just put the roast right in the middle of that thing right there, man. Look at that circle of Nittany Lions right there. One receiver coming over and just dropping that right in the middle of that, man. That was just a beautiful pass right there. An excellent route ran, and, man, just right there and end up in the pot, man. I really like that one.
Ohio State looks like they have finally got themselves in a bit of a rhythm so far this season. Only won 2 games, as I mentioned, 2-4 on the season. But a huge win over Michigan State yesterday. That was a high-ranked team. They lost this week as well. It was a counter-run play, bouncing around, and he's trotting as he slowed up down at the 25, 1-yard gain.
That was a solid move right there on the run, man. I thought I was going to pick up some more than that. Great job by Peter McQuilkin coming down there and shutting it down.
I love this opening drive here for Ohio State right now. Mixing in, pretty much both. Just trying to run the ball here with Feldman, trying to get the aerial attack going. Here they are, and the pistol's been in this heavy today. And he is lowering the shoulder, grinding out what he can to the 20.
Yeah, that's what Ohio State has to do. They got to just keep battering at this Nittany line defensive line right now. Tire these guys out right now. Keep using Feldman as that battering ram and picking up short yardage. Eventually something's going to pop open for him in the passing game.
3rd down and 5. They're going to line up in the empty set. Dangerous formation here for opposing defense against Ohio State. Got a lot of weapons, and he's going to find one of them over the middle for a 1st and goal.
Yeah, that's one of the big problems you got right there, man. You got nobody over the middle. You take your linebackers and you put them in coverage on the outsides right there. And what do? Shepard just takes advantage over the middle. A great pass, a great formation right there against that defense of Penn State.
And there goes one of the 3 submitted wide receivers for Ohio State, Tremaine Shepard, wide open across the middle. As I talked about, I mean, it's a shame that these guys are 2-4 on the season with the firepower that they have on offense. But, I mean, if they could get it going, you never know. Could salvage this season and become bowl eligible if they can win 4 more games. And a counter run play blown up from behind.
Yeah, it's just so hard to get a run in on down here, man. That's such a great solid blitz here by the Nittany Lions. And, man, he just had nowhere to go right here, man. Just in the backfield instantly on the handoff. And, man, just what's up with the O-line right there?
Yeah,
what are they
was
doing?
Just about to say, I don't know what the pulling guard from the right side moving to the left did. He just did not do his job. Simply supposed to be pick up the next closest threat. Coming in from the left side, he runs right by him. They go in the pistol, and they go with him in the round. Good blocking, and only if that could be held on the outside by Carter Patterson. That could have been 6 for the Buckeyes.
Yeah, and he's just got to cut that back upfield a lot faster than he did right there. He has some excellent blocks right there, and sometimes you just need a little bit more aggressiveness and agility on that end-around play right there, man, because he could have definitely turned that into at least 3 yards on the play.
3rd and goal. Looking to pass, throws, and it's going to be caught for a touchdown by Carter Patterson.
Oh, man, he's really turning up here on this drive here. Gets into the end zone. That's a great-looking play. That's a big statement here by OSU. Man, we're at home right now. We're at the crib, guys.
Huge catch right there. I mean, if you're in man coverage like that, I mean, you're not technically beat. You're underneath. He's just focusing his eyes on Carter Patterson the whole time. You got to look around and see if that ball's getting thrown. He could have made a play on it. Yeah, and Ohio State able to score.
And honestly, man, that's just that simple man-on-man coverage right there. Oh, almost blocked it. But yeah, that's man coverage right there, man. Definitely got to be a little bit more aggressive on that right there.
Ohio State's going to be the first to score here in this one. 7-0 is the score. If you are new to the Relocation Football League and would like to join, go ahead and check out our website at relocationfootballleague.com. We have no application. We are closing our applications right now for players, and we will be reopening those on the 1st. But make sure that you subscribe to the website. We're going to try in the near future to try to get daily news and stuff out there to you guys who are subscribed to that. But we also are on social media. If you would like to ask us some questions, go ahead, follow us on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. We're just about everywhere. So be sure to join the action, as this is just the beginning. You're watching the college series right now. The pro series just 2 months away. Man, I'm excited about that, Rob.
Oh, yeah, man. Super excited about that, man. Going to be a great time. And just looking to see, who's got better, and definitely want to see those rookies who've been waiting a whole year, man, to see themselves on the biggest stage here in the RFL, man. It's going to be a great season.
And man, I know you're very excited to see what that first-round talent that you picked up this past draft's going to do here for your Cougars, man. Geno Gannon, Marquise Washington, just the fact of knowing that these guys are going to go at it two times a year, man. That's just going to be so exciting.
Oh, yeah, man. We definitely got our hands full down there in Chicago, man. Can't wait.
Talking about some of the last year's, star talent. We talked about Ohio State. Playoff team had a beast of a defense with Drew Brewer on the line. No more Drew Brewer. They got Chase Young here, but he hasn't been too much of a factor in this series. It was a throw and a sideline catch to Shorter. Actually, that's not Shorter. It's going to be a first down out there to Dotson.
And you talked about Chase Young and everything, man. RFL prospects, man, are beasts. That's why he's getting outshined out here. It's a great first down, though.
An excellent throw. He ran the flag route there. Good placement and good separation from the defense. First down and 10 at the 41-yard line, and there goes the natural to throw into the flats. Check down the Khan with a nice juke move. And he is down at the 49, a few yards short.
Oh, man, I really just like that play. I just really love it when you just check down to a guy like Khan and he just makes a play out of that thing, man. Most plays when you see that the wide receiver goes down, the safety or the cornerback immediately tackles him in the flat. But, man, I really like that never say die attitude of Khan. Gets the juke move off and picks up a solid 8 yards to the play.
I formation here on second down, and they're going to go with Vivi up the middle. Breaks off the tackle, finds a lane. First down, Nittany Lions.
Oh, man, he was dead to rights in the backfield for at least a 2-yard loss right there. Spins right off of it, and, man, picks up the first down. Solid move there by Vivi, and second extra effort right there to pick up the first down.
Opening drive for Penn State, a 3-and-out, but this drive looking much better. Trying to answer back from the Ohio State score. Goes a throw in the in route here to Shorter. Taken down immediately at the 37.
Man, that's just one-on-one coverage right there. And right there, man, somebody got beat. Shorter with a 7-yard gain on the play. Great job right there.
When you talk about Ramos, man, he's been one of those consistent quarterbacks when it comes to being accurate and just doing what he needs to do out onto the field to get his team to win games. Looking for his 5th win on the season here. That's an incomplete pass, though, as he misses.
Yeah, I'm not sure exactly what happened right there, man. Let's go ahead and get a look at the D-line. We got Jean-Baptiste, Atkins, and Chase Young. We got Mitchell, Borland, Browning, and Bankston. And we got Bryant, Terminus, Fuller, and Grace here. Ohio State, man. This guy, Terminus, Grace, Bryant. Boy, these guys are all right, man. I saw some solid DBs here, man.
Definitely got themselves some great secondary. Big thing about them is every single one of them submitted prospects.
Yeah.
3rd and 3, big down. Can they convert going with some play action? Sets his feet to throw, and it's Shorter over the middle for a first down at the 20.
Oh, time and time again, Ramos just does that. Him and Shorter, man, that connection right here. It's unfortunate that Shorter is not going to be an RFL prospect because he's just been such an integral part of this offense. But, yeah, just Ramos just doing what he does most, man. The misdirection to the other side, going across the body right here back to Shorter, and he just knows that Shorter's just going to be open right there on that play as he made an immediate pass there to the interior of that zone.
The crowd still roaring here. Ohio State meaning business here at the shoe. So is Penn State right now on this drive, setting up for the receiver screen. He's got the blocks. First down and then some. Touchdown, Penn State, executed to perfection.
Oh, my. You know what really made that perfect, though, man? It's the hesitation. That hesitation right there. He didn't just gun that thing out like they normally do. He held on to it for a split second longer, and that allowed his blocks to the outside to engage right there, man. They got upfield, he engaged, and boy, oh boy, look at that. Gave him enough time to get in here for the score. You got to break that down after the game.
Yeah, that was beautiful.
Nuts.
That was beautiful, and I love the vision to go off those blocks. He didn't just run wildly.
Right.
He ran to the right spot, and the extra point's good. Got ourselves a tie ball game here in the first, 7-7.
Oh man, that was beautiful, man.
This is the game I was talking about, man. I mean, always a good game when you got Penn State and Ohio State going at it.
Oh, yeah, man. Should be a turn-up city here in this ball game, man. Starting off really, really good.
We still got 3 minutes and 14 seconds left to go in the first.
Mm-hmm. Shout out to Coach Back out there, too, man. My new, I guess, division rival now, man. He's like Marquise in the chat.
Yeah, shout out to everyone watching right now. We know we don't have a lot currently in here, of course, because there was a lot of crazy NFL games going on. I know we probably got a great one in real life going on right now, too. But appreciate you guys spending your time to watch this, as you know, already starting out to be a great game here as well. So shout out to all you guys. If you are watching still, make sure you smash the like button and subscribe to the Relocation Football League. Of course, that helps out the channel a lot. It helps push us out there to new viewers. And shout out to Breezy in the chat.
I was about to say it. I was just about to say it. Oh, man.
So it's first down and 10 for the Buckeyes. And we got ourselves a good old-fashioned Big Ten showdown going down right now. 2 tight end set. Actually, no. It's not a 2 tight end set. Looked like it for a second. But Feldman not getting much. It's back to the line.
Yeah, they're just going to keep on trying to, get something off here against this D-line here, man. Doing a good job of just keep pushing Feldman I know this guy can have a big day here, but they just got to work him in slowly, find out the weaknesses here at Penn State, and just keep running at him, man. That's the best thing you can do here.
Strong formation to the left, play action. And he takes a shot downfield, almost intercepted and almost caught. I'm not sure that could have went either way, but it's incomplete.
Looks like the ball was deflected and it landed in the hands of a receiver, and he bobbled it and it dropped down. So a little bit of a circus show out there in the secondary.
Some craziness. Well, either way, Ohio State gets lucky that that's not picked off as they still have possession, but a 3rd and long. They need 10 yards. And they'll go over the middle, and that's going to be caught by Declan Ward. No, he dropped it.
Oh, man, I was about to say, if he caught that.
That would have been one heck of a catch.
Oh, definitely would have been one great catch right there. That was actually a solid defense here to go man-to-man. And, I mean, he had him over the middle here, but that's just double coverage, man, yeah. That would have been a great catch if he makes that, though.
Yeah, and I mean, even though it would have been a fantastic catch, I probably to an extent wouldn't have been too surprised. I would have been amped up because, you know, usually he comes down with big plays like that, even though he's a small guy. But unfortunately for the Buckeyes, not the case on that play. We'll field this one from the 21. And Khan, I think, just going the wrong direction there as he goes down at the 29. Penn State with an opportunity to take the lead for the first time here tonight. Looked really good on their last time out onto the field. James Ramos going to be in the gun here. Tight bunch formation. And they'll throw one. That's going to be complete. And that's a nice little gain there of 6.
Yeah, good pass right there, working against the 43 look there of Ohio State. And those short passes, man, have just been all day this season for Penn State, as they just really love to take advantage of in linebackers. So let's just see if they're going to continue to work that pass game across the middle as well.
And there goes a run up the middle. A huge hit, forced fumble, recovered by Ohio State. It's Chase Young throwing guys off of him, and they will have possession at the 31. What a play.
Oh, man. Couple things happened right there, man. The first thing, I think VV lost his visor on that hit right there, man.
Tough Borland.
The second thing, Ohio State got this ball back right here, man. That's a huge momentum shift right there. And I'm going to just name one more thing, man. Chase Young checked into the game because we were just questioning whether or not he was out there. And boy, oh boy, did we just meet him.
Yeah, I mean, even though it wasn't him on the hit, I mean, you met him on that stiff arm. He almost looked like Derrick Henry there with the dreads, throwing the guy off him. I think it was an offensive lineman, but he got a huge hit from his fellow teammate, Tough Borland. That's a guy you always talk about.
I thought that was Young on that way.
He recovered it, but yeah, it was Tough Borland with a tough play right there. Very tough hit.
Oh, well, Tough Borland, man, you already know. Look at his first name.
Yeah. That's a guy you even spoke highly about in the college series last year. The single back formation under center. And they are going to run it here, and that's going to be shut down for a loss on the play.
Man, what a wicked hit that was.
Big time hit.
Here we go. 30 base.
Tight bunch. And he's going to look to throw. And he's got a man open just shy of the first down. So 8-yard gain. Oh, okay.
Huge fumble there, man. That's might be devastating here, as the game progresses. Man.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Taking care of the football is the most important aspect of the game. Teams who typically lose the ball the most lose games the most. And there goes a motion of a submitted tight end out to the right side here in the slot. Play action. Folk will throw. Sideline catch for a first down to that tight end. That's Dietrich. Tyler Dietrich moving the change.
You kind of see the momentum, shift with those kind of turnovers, man. Before we were seeing, tight coverage here, and now you kind of see, now it kind of feels like Ohio State now is going to get wide receivers open here. Man, he's just wide open here up the sideline right there.
An excellent play. Here's a look at the schedule that we've got coming up, man. Man, what about tomorrow's game? Georgia versus Miami, going to be a huge one. Can't really see it. It was at the bottom of the list there. My bad, guys, for looking at the graphic. But they go with the quarterback draw. Did you see the move? On his feet for a touchdown. This is exactly what I was talking about. That was incredible. And Ohio State takes the lead. What a run.
Yeah, that's just absolutely nuts right there, man. Gavin Folk, that's just a Gavin Folk show right there, running right through here, powering through. And nobody's gonna tackle him, man. No one's gonna tackle him.
And this is not arcade, ladies and gentlemen, but it sure did look like it on that play because no one on Penn State's side of the ball on defense could bring him down. The guy broke like 4 tackles.
Yeah, that's just nuts right there, man. I mean, like I say, man, when you get that defense and they get that momentum shift there, it just really turns, your offense, man, to just, a freak of nature, I guess you want to call it, man, because that was amazing right there, man.
Incredible. And that's going to be a 7-point lead again for Ohio State as the extra point's good. 14-7 is the score. Got 8 seconds remaining here in the first, man. 21 points scored in the first quarter. Looks like we're going to have ourselves a good scoring game here.
Yeah, we should. That's pretty good score right there, I would say, for the first quarter. A lot better than some of the games we've seen in the last couple of days here, but I think that, obviously with the shifts in the playbooks and stuff, and I think we just really have tightened it down, man. The teams playing to their full potential, and so we're just starting to see, man, a lot closer games here, man. A lot of more competitive games. We're really starting to see the true talent of a lot of these prospects as well.
And so Ohio State kicking this one off to Penn State's going to get this one from the goal line. It's Mason Kahn doing a nice little cutback. And he is down at the 25. 3 seconds remains in the first.
Is there a patch or something? I feel like kick returns are looking a little bit better. I've seen them. I'm not used to seeing these blocks, man. You know what I'm saying?
There's been some great blocks down the field. Definitely has. I think it's just been, guys just stepping up, making good blocks here tonight. And there goes another receiver screen. Nasty juke move, shorter, still fighting forward for a first down at the 37, and that's going to end the first quarter. Man, what a play. Those screens are working for Penn State.
That's actually starting to kind of look damaging, for Ohio State right now. That's the second one we've seen that they've thrown that's been that successful. Look for that to be a play that maybe they could utilize here as a weapon going forward in this ballgame.
Yeah, I mean, the way that those blocks on that screen is set up, and like you said the first time about Ramos with the little delay, making sure his blocks are set up, and that's just, really been a money play right now for them. And there we go with some RPO to Mason Kahn. He gets the first down. No, they're going to say inches short, but still, what a play.
Is this the first time Penn State is using a new playbook?
Yes, first time I believe both these teams have been using their new playbook.
Oh boy, this is an RPO style playbook.
Here we go.
Yeah, it looks like it's working.
Looks like Ramos is maturing right now, not in front of our eyes.
Here goes a pitch to the outside. Broken tackle, and Vincent Valentine out at the 48 for a first down. And this game living up to the primetime hype right now.
Oh, yeah, both of these teams battling right now. Ramos has the ball here, trying to get something going, trying to get a response back.
Under center in a motion. And they'll run it with Valentine again, and they'll get to the 43. This could be a really big game for Penn State. Win this game, they just need one more game to win, and they'll be bowl eligible just like they were in last year's RFL College Series.
Let's go.
Come out here in the eye, looking to probably run. Once again, they go with the pitch. Great block, but he can't break that tackle. Good job.
Man, I'm really liking the outside blocking that I'm seeing from Penn State. The wide receivers, the tight end, and even the offensive line right now. I'm looking at this outside game right now. I think they need to go ahead and keep on trying to exploit that because it's just looking like this perfect yardage for them when they do go outside.
Doxson here in the slot. Ramos with the throw, and it's going to be caught by Khan for a first down. Huge catch.
Yeah, it's just a really, really great catch right there. They sneak that one in as Khan just gets over the middle over a solid catch. Nice little zip put on the ball here by Ramos. Great catch.
You see how he just, made the wiser decision there, even though it was a tough throw to make. He had a guy in the flats. Looks like he was wide open. Could have easily dished it off to him. Probably would have got the first down. Maybe not. But he saw the bigger play down the field. Waited for that route to get ran. And he delivered a great pass. Ramos right now off to a great start. And Ramos again looking to throw this time. He will go into the flats. And that's going to be a loss on the play.
Yeah, I felt that one coming right there, man. Just looking downfield. Didn't have anything going, and just goes ahead and checks it down to his big tight end right there. Solid, but just nothing there.
Yeah, and you could see that there from that angle a little bit. Couldn't see from the bottom left side of the screen, but nothing open like you said. And Ohio State just playing good defense.
Here we go. 15 lining, 15 lining.
2nd and 11. Counter run play. Valentine down at the 22. So 3rd down and 7 now here for Penn State. Going to have to more than likely look for a big play out of Ramos.
I'm looking for an inside post right here, man. They're going to bring everybody up front too.
Definitely got to look out on this bunch side. Might target one of these receivers. And he'll throw almost an interception, just not the read. And that was way too early of a decision to make that throw.
Yeah, just didn't hold on to the ball long enough there. And, man, just threw that right into a crowd of just all types of people out there. That's just crazy. More of a sea of black in that situation right there.
Man, that should have been picked off right into the hands of Terminus, but he couldn't hang on to it. And they're going to have to settle for a field goal. So here goes the kick. It's going to be a 39-yarder from the 22-yard line. Just to bring them within 4, and the kick is good. 10-14 is the new score.
Ramos is probably kicking himself right now, man. He knows that pass play that he had, it just didn't give his guys enough opportunity to get downfield and run those routes. And I don't even think he was really under that much pressure there. He just kind of just rushed it there, and man, just a bad decision right there, and you can only get 3 out of the situation.
And you just made that decision way too fast, and I don't even think he saw Terminus in the box right there on that play. I mean, you got, like you said, a sea of black there, but I think he had his eyes just trained on the receiver to clear one person, and he didn't look at the rest of the field from the right side. So here goes Declan Ward out of the end zone. And he is down at the 21. Good job by the special teams. Ohio State with a 4-point lead, and a touchdown could put them up by 2 scores, which will be the greatest lead right now in this game.
I think now would be a good time to get Folk running here on this drive here, man. Just kind of wind the clock down a little bit, try to preserve the lead, maybe try to get into field goal territory. You know, if they get a score, it's cool, but man, you utilize that quarterback right now against this defense here.
Bunch formation as he'll look to throw. Pressure is coming, throws. He's got a guy open, and as he checks it down to James Feldman.
Well, it looks like I kind of reeled the defense in right there and allowed Feldman to pick up that 4 yards of the play, man. Just got backing up a little bit, trying to get guys come after him and just screw over the top of them, man. It's a solid 4-yard gain there. Good read there by Folk.
You see Dwayne Thomas saying Madden 21 is out. We definitely know my guy, but this mod isn't on Madden 20 yet. But here goes a read option. Run to the outside, and Penn State all over it for a tackle for loss.
Yeah, that's some solid defense right there. Not fooled by the read option on that one. And Peter McQuilkin getting in there with a nice tackle right there, man. Great job here by the free safety.
Yeah, he did a good job. He even had the DN and chase. There's nothing going there for Folk.
Let's go. 50, plant.
Let him know, let him know. Let him know, let him know.
Gavin Folk going to look to throw. 3rd and 7. And it's going to be caught for a first down by Carter Patterson. He's been coming up with more of the clutch catches here tonight. Might have to go his direction more.
Yeah, in certain games, you know, some guys just step up right here. Oh, that's a great little route ran right there. Little curl route. And, yeah, this is a solid pass, solid catch here by Patterson.
He had to wait on it a little bit. Probably like to see that get out earlier. Probably would have had a catch where he could have not been hounded on so quickly, but still great. Good showing of hands.
He's out there looking like Cordero Patterson a little bit. His height.
Ready. 90 Wolf. Pick me up. Here we go.
I wonder if he made him for that reason, but he chose for him to go to Ohio State instead of Tennessee like he did in real life. Here goes a run, and that's going to be a loss of a yard on the play. So the run game right now, Rob, with Feldman is just not there for the Buckeyes.
Yeah, doing a very good job against the run right now, and really just got to credit the defensive line for pushing these linemen back. Look at 54 right there. Wow, I don't even know his name, but man, he just threw his body at the offensive lineman. Get out of my way. Got back there. A solid tackle for a loss, man.
Yeah, Keegan Stewart. Yep, this mod is not yet on Madden 20, so we have to remain on 20 or Madden 21. Excuse me, so we have to remain on 20 with it. And man, that's going to be a sack on the play. Dead man. I believe that's the first sack we've got today. But what I was saying is, yeah, so no Madden 21. Actually, from the news that Rob broke to me not too long ago, I don't know if we're going to get a college mod for 21 in time before this season's over. So this might be what we have to stay on for the rest of this series.
Yeah, unfortunately, guys, there's some complications, man, with people leaving and not being able to work on the manager, which allows us to, or the editor, I'm sorry, which allows us to mod the game. And so we don't have the assets right now to be able to do that. So, yeah, man, it's looking pretty dim here in the RFL as far as going to 21 for the mod.
Yeah, at least the RFL is going to be on 21, so don't got to worry about that. But for the college series, this might be what you're going to get for the rest of the year. Shotgun here. And Gavin Folk. Pressure coming, hit as he throws, and that's a sack 2 times for Gross Matos.
Man, they got these guys back here, man. 4th and 29. What a solid defense that was here by Penn State, and that's just a great wake-up call here for the end of the half. They came here and 8 minutes left in this drive, 8:24 left in the drive, and boy, it was a 3-minute drive here, and they ended up this with 4th and 29, about to get this ball back with 5 minutes left to go in this first half. That's a great job by the defense here.
So Penn State once again with an opportunity to take the lead here in this game. It'll be the first time they'll have a lead tonight. If they are successful at punching it in, the field goal, they'll still be trailing. But he gets this one from the 22 in Khan, down at the 33.
Let's go, baby.
Here's a look at Ramos today. He's 10 of 13, 114 passing yards, and a touchdown, no interceptions.
He's in an opportunity position right now to go and put some points on the board and possibly even take a lead here late in the second quarter here. So we'll see what he can do here, man. Definitely has to protect the ball and just be smart like he always is.
Let's go now, let's go now, let's go now.
So they'll line up in the tight bunch in the shotgun for Ramos. Pressure coming off the edge, but he checks it down, and that's going to be caught for a nice gain up to the 42.
I'm really liking the use of the slant play in this ball game. Every time they go to that, they're getting some solid yardage, another 9-yard gain right here. But I am getting kind of worried here, man. You know, what's going on the edges here? Is he going to be able to extend the ball deep down the field at all, or are they going to have to dink and dunk for this entire game against OSU?
Well, as you mentioned earlier in this game, I mean, Ohio State's got themselves some pretty solid secondary players. So maybe, trying to reel them in and then open something up deeper. We'll have to see as this game develops. We'll motion into the formation, looking to throw. Ramos catches a man on the dig across the middle, and it's Justin Shorter.
Man, connecting to him again. 12 of 15, 141 yards here. But man, Shorter just getting in. His 4th reception for 53 yards here. And look at that, man. It's totally working these DBs right now on that route, man. That's a good-looking route right here. And he just got those guys dead to rights.
Yeah, that was an excellent read. Ramos looking really good. You tend to give him high praises in games because he's, was one of those guys at quarterback. We got quite a few in this series, I'm not going to lie, that have been consistent. And he's been, up there amongst one of the most top consistent quarterbacks in this series. 1st and 10. A throw and a catch on the sideline by Dotson for a 1st down.
Yeah, that's a great catch by Dotson. Nothing against Dotson right there, but man, this is just how smart the guy is, man. He just sits in the pocket. He's not erratic. He delivers the ball to the open receiver. Rarely do you see this guy make bad passes, and I don't want to jinx him here on his next play. I hope he delivers just like he did there. But, man, just the decision-making by Ramos, man. Just an intelligent quarterback here, and he's got a lot to learn when he gets to the RFL, but I think he's going to be a great player down the line.
I formation. And they're going with some play action. Gets a nice clean block for a second. He's got to get rid of the football, but he doesn't. That's a sack by Bankston.
Yeah, man. It's just I just got to blame the AI on that, man. It doesn't make any sense right there.
You obviously see the pressure coming right there. Your running back just barely by an inch is able to give you some extra time, and you take the sack.
I see the ball flipping back and forth. The AI it didn't know what to do. See the left, right. It's gonna revolve back. His gloves just terrible, man.
He should have just stepped up in the pocket.
Yeah, of course.
And now they're looking at a long 2nd down. They need 21 yards. They're out here in the offset I formation, so they might look to run here. And they won't. Play action. There goes a throw. That's going to be dropped.
Oh,
man thought he had it.
Yeah. Not as much zip on that one that he tried to deliver there to Shorter. He just drops that ball, man. Got to get that ball there a little bit quicker.
And that was still a good pass, but man, that's tough for any receiver to catch. Trips in the shotgun, a 3rd and 21. The crowd chanting. And Ramos looking for the big play down the field, and he takes another sack. Very unnecessary on that. Now 4th and 34.
Yeah, man, he must have really just went with a deep zone there. And Ramos, being the guy he is, he's just not going to take any chances like that. And instead just takes the sack here. Maybe he should have thrown the ball away, obviously. But, yeah, man.
And every quarterback's got to throw a ball away sack, throw ball away trait. So not sure why he didn't decide to pull the trigger on that play. He's frustrated, but definitely should be only blaming himself for that one. Take 24 yards off this play. These guys pushed out of field goal range. And this punt out of bounds at the 20. So 2 minutes and 10 seconds left. And Ohio State can extend their lead again.
Man, we're just talking about Ramos, man. He does that, man. It's just terrible. But it's not. I don't think it's him, man. I think it's just the game, man. Making him do that backward shuffle thing or whatever that is, man. What I mean? It's just terrible, man. Oh boy.
And it's actually still been a pretty good game despite. But the sack there, definitely unnecessary to take those 2 big losses like that. And here they go, some play action straight off the edge. Oh, he buys him some time. He's going to let it go, and that's going to be caught for a 1st down by Declan Ward.
I don't even know what happened, but someone defied physics right there, and a dead man didn't go down. His life was totally restored on that play right there, man, because he was about to be dead right there. Oh boy, look at that. Just dropped that ball right in.
That was on the money right there, and that block by Feldman just saved Gavin Falk for sure, because he was coming in hot off the edge.
Yeah. I felt like I see some kind of warp there, though.
1st down and 10 here at the 44. And there's a throw. Nice catch. Down at the 49. Picks up 5 on the play. And we're pretty much at the 2-minute offense that Ohio State is going to try to run here. Got some great receivers that can make some huge plays. Watch out for Declan. We're going to use them on the outside this time at the top of your screen. And don't worry about anyone catching the ball. Here goes Gavin Folk running, pointing at guys down at the 30. Huge scramble.
Yeah, that was a big scramble, big-time move right there. Really like the awareness of folks. Just go ahead and say, hey, man, I got something outside. We put on the afterburners here. Bends the corner. Picks up a solid yardage on the scramble.
Excellent job. And once again, we'd like to see the guy not take a hit. So many times we've seen quarterbacks fumble the ball, scrambling. Got to take care of the football. Good thing he does there. First down and 10 here at the 30. Closing in on a minute left to play in this first half. And Folk is going to hit the drag to Tyler Dietrich down at the 26. 4-yard gain. And a timeout for the first time today is going to be called.
Come on, set. 60 out.
Ohio State looking good right now. Minute 1 second left. In Nittany Lion territory at the 26. Scrambling again. Here goes Folk. Nasty juke move, but a great tackle there by Schmidt. And another timeout is burned by the Buckeyes.
Yeah, this is what I was saying earlier, man, when they had around 8 minutes left to go. Go ahead and just utilize the quarterback here late in the first half, and utilize him to assault this defense. That's what they're doing right now. Doing a good job of pushing the ball with his feet.
He's going to push it with his feet again with a nasty juke move, and he's taking on contact galore. But he still holds on to the ball. 6 rushes, 60 yards, and another Buckeyes first down.
Yeah, he's having a great game so far.
And at some point, I guess that should be the final straw for this Penn State defense to say, hey, we might need a man spy here.
Something. Contain. Something. A box, a fence, something to stop him from abusing them right now in the run.
See Ohio State excited on the sideline. This will be an upset if they can pull it off, but always a toss-up game when these two guys meet. See if Ohio State can extend their lead by 2 possessions before the end of the first. Gavin to the end zone, and it's incomplete.
Oh, man, just overshot just a little bit right there. Undershot, I guess you should say. They got a couple of downs here to go on the 6-yard line. Let's see if they can put some more points on the board.
37 seconds remaining, so more than enough time, including a timeout that they still have. It's 2nd and goal. They look to pass here. And Folk, he will take off, but he will be sacked as well. That's Gross Matos is pretty much, he's been in on 3 sacks. That's going to count as 2.5 for him.
Yeah, that was just a great play right here. You can see everybody dropping back. As soon as they drop back into the zone, I just saw that linebacker going into man coverage right there. I knew he was going to take off, but he just takes off the wrong way there. Yeah. And, man, Gross Matos just makes cans him on that one.
Just picking the wrong direction. He had a lane and just didn't go that way. And so it was a timeout. I don't know why I didn't see. Okay, yeah, it was a timeout called. Final timeout for Ohio State. 20 seconds left. They're going to spread out the field here. 3 receivers set, including Tyler Dietrich, the tight end. And here goes a throw. That's going to be caught for a touchdown. What a play.
Oh, man, somebody just got bullied in the end zone right there. Shepard then just goes up and gets that ball. That was one-on-one coverage right there. Look at this here. Delivers that ball right to him.
Nice.
He just goes up that one fighting for it. And I don't know who 19 is, but, man, you just got bagged by Tremaine Shepard.
Excellent catch. 15 yards to the end zone, and he just, like you said, he just bags him. You got mossed. Tremaine Shepard extending the lead here for the Buckeyes. Extra point to put them up by 11. And the kick is good. 21-10 is the score as they go 80 yards in 9 plays.
Man, that drive just went by so fast. They got the ball back. Well, they had the ball with 8:24 left. Gave the ball back around 5 minutes, and man, ended up getting the ball back here with about 4 minutes and some change. And, man, now it's 21-10 here. Totally looking ball game when it was just 14-10.
Yeah, and now Penn State, number 13th ranked team in the country, better start formulating something on the offensive side of the ball to get going. I mean, it's not like they're doing a bad job, but they can't afford to have possessions go by because it looks like Ohio State has come ready to defend their home turf here. 17 seconds left, so it looks like more than likely, unless we get a crazy kick return or a miracle play before the end of this one, that this will be the score heading into the half. It's been a great game so far. And Khan's going to take this one out of the end zone. He's got a couple of blockers, got a nice juke move, and he's down at the 27. So if I'm Penn State, I know it's down 2 possessions here in this first half. Kind of been a little bit quiet for the offense. I wouldn't risk anything to bring down more momentum with a shot down the field unless it's there. What do you think, Rob?
Let's go ahead and kneel the ball now. They're going to go ahead and line up in the offset. Maybe they'll run it here to VV.
Hopefully they do, and that's exactly what we're going to do here. Great call, as there'll be just a run straight up the middle, but they burn a timeout.
Probably going to try to heave one down the field now. Only thing about this is it hurts your stats if they get an interception.
Definitely, and I don't know if he's got himself that much of an arm to get it down there, but he does sky this one. It is going to fall short. It's in the air. It's incomplete. And if they went for it there or the Hail Mary, they might do it again here.
Yeah, probably so.
In real life, you've seen how short that came up. Probably would just leave it alone, take a knee, get in that locker room. But, yep, going to heave it again. 2 seconds left to go in this first half. Ramos looking to throw his deepest pass that he possibly can. This one gets a little bit further down the field, and it's incomplete. And that's going to be the end of the first half. Ohio State leading it 21-10. Go ahead, Rob.
No, I just said it looked good for the moment.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
For a second, I thought it shorter was going to come down on someone's head with that. But, man, what a half. What's your thoughts so far on it?
I liked it, man. I thought it played pretty well here. I'm really just kind of trying to see what this guy here that you're seeing on the screen is going to do in this ball game. He's slowly starting to kind of put the vice grips down as far as his ability here. Just really tightening up, and I think he's he's on pace, man, to have a big day on the ground, man. If he keeps with this scrambling stuff against Penn State, because for some reason Penn State is just not able to stop this dual threat here. Now on the other side, though, what I'm not seeing enough of out of Penn State, I like them trying to go to VV here, but it seems like OSU is very well prepared for the run game here. I want to see them go back to that RPO style, screen style that was working, because that seems to be moving very, very effectively against whatever formations that I'm seeing here out of Ohio State. It's keeping them kind of in a deep zone. I really want to see what this second half is going to bring here as both of these teams explore the playbooks.
And the second half underway as Declan Ward takes a knee in the end zone. Offense going to get started at the 25. And yeah, the second half, I agree with you there, Rob. They got to figure out something to slow down Gavin Folk right now. He's really eating them alive on the ground. If they can probably make sure that he's not a factor, continue to do what they've been doing against the run game with Feldman. He hasn't been getting off, but it's going to be difficult to do all of that, especially because of the receivers that they have at their disposal. A tight formation here as he's going to be under center. Folk, first play, going to look to pass. Throws down the field and almost intercepted. That one should have been picked off.
Oh, yeah, that one hit him right in the hands. I think that was McQuilkin that went up to get that ball there, man. Almost had one.
Yeah, that would have been huge for Penn State. Would have definitely rallied a lot of momentum on their side. Still a great play. Got to take advantage of all the opportunities you get to make a huge play and a difference in this game. There goes a run. Great blocking. And he is going to be down at the 32.
That was a solid run right there. Need to go back to him here on 33. Man. I know they probably want to pass here, but I think that the run game is being very effective right now, whether it's a Folk or if they can get Feldman going on here on 33. Just surprise them and run the ball.
Could go with some read option. We'll see here as he's in the gun. And they're at even levels. They will look to pass instead. Folk guns it, and it's going to be dropped after a huge hit.
Oh, wow. Wow. He really dropped it.
Yeah. It's a big hit.
Yeah, that was a big hit there, man. Trying to see if we
gotta
get a replay. Yeah, let's see. Oh, he had him right there. You got to catch that, man.
Yeah.
Oh, boy, McQuiggan putting the hit down on him.
He laid it down.
Wow.
Carter Passion, he's been a great catcher in traffic, but must have been too much of a hit, too much of a heavy impact hit there on that play. And why he couldn't haul it in, but still, like you said, got to haul those in. Oh, man, thought he was going to get through that. And Penn State takes over at the 24. Opportunity to cut into the lead, and out for the first time in the second half comes James Ramos.
Oh, man, one day we're going to see more kick returns, man. I don't know. I wish we saw more of those in this game. Hard to come by in a game of Madden, to say the least.
Oh, yeah. I formation. And Vincent Valentine not getting much, 2 yards. He's got only 28 yards rushing here today on 10 carries.
Controlling the run game here.
Yeah.
Set, red, 90, walk. Keep it up, defense. Keep it up, guys.
Ramos looking to pass, throws. That's going to be caught for a first down by Dotson.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
Nice little strike on the hook route. Dotson's got 71 yards receiving here in this one.
Here we go. 15 lining, 15 lining. Watch the curve. Go.
Ramos, pressure coming up the middle, and down he goes for a sack. Gene Batiste getting through.
Yeah, that play was slowly developing right there, and then Ohio State just came down and clamped down really like John Batiste here, fighting through the block right here. Going to use the underneath underneath swim arm, and man just powers his way through there with a nice finesse move.
And once again, that's one of the biggest things that just has to be changed, and I've noticed it. Out of all the people, I say this almost every game, out of all the people who would be more likely to get a sack in blocking like that, it would be the guy who's got one-on-one situation. It almost seems like if there's a double team, it's going to get beat. But here goes a throw. That's out of bounds, incomplete, and that brings up 3rd and 20.
Yeah, we've seen time and time again the guys beating a double team. That's just
and it's always the double team, man. Like you see, so you seen all those one-on-ones, and the guy beats the double team, and it's every time.
Right.
What's going on, Tavion Hall? Checking in. I see you, my guy. And there goes a throw down the field. Another overthrown pass.
Got away from him. Trying to see these RFLers popping back up around here, man. Must be 60 days.
I was just about to say that it must be close to RFL time, man.
Must be close, man. These RFLers popping back up. See them in the Discord, seeing them in the social media. Guys been on vacation and everything. Almost time to shine, man.
And for the guys who got players in the college series, they're very excited about the college series, but it always seems like whoever's not a college prospect, they just want to see some RFL. They're not even trying to pay attention to the college series. But I mean, it's been a great one so far, man. I definitely encourage guys to keep up with this as well, just so you can know and see games of guys who's going to be coming in, the following years. But yeah, good to see guys back, I guess.
Which is kind of nuts because we created the college series for the RFLers who were complaining that there's nothing to do. It was boring for 6 months or however long.
Well, we're definitely going to keep the college series around because I can't imagine sitting around for 6 months not doing anything. Definitely would dead the channel. So glad we do got this going on. So I guess it's more of a love-hate thing for guys who are in and out.
Yeah.
First and 10. Gavin Folk taking off straight up the middle and slides as he should to avoid the contact. I mean, he looks like he's averaging 10 yards per carry right now. 7 scrambles, 70 yards.
Yeah, that's just going to be continue to be that slow dagger here as he's just gutting the Nittany Lions right now with that run.
Let's go. 8-3.
Pistol formation, tight bunch formation as well, and that's going to be a big hit there on Feldman, but a first down.
Look at this. Aviators are in voluntary workouts. Got to name the starter at quarterback.
No coach back is trying to make it a story here. Who knows, man? But man, all I know is community. Washington ain't starting, dude. Here's the throw over the middle, and that's going to be caught in traffic by Declan Ward. We talked about him having the ability to make these type of plays, and finally he makes it here tonight on that catch.
You're just starting to just kind of get a lot more appreciation for a guy like Gavin Folk. Doesn't have all the pass-heavy stats that we've talked about, but not a bad quarterback, as I was mentioning earlier in this game here. The kid can throw the ball, man. He's just a better runner than he is a passer, and he doesn't have to pass as much, and that's why his numbers right now look so good. 14 to 20 here, a couple hundred yards through the air, and man, 70 on his way to 100 yards on the ground. He's got a 21-10 lead here at home.
Motion over to the right side, read option, and that's going to be, oh man, why is he going inside? Still a great play, but man, at that entire outside, he could have probably scored. Great blocking.
Yeah, definitely.
Nope, hate to see that, but part of the game. 2nd and 4.
60 Pittsburgh.
Come on, D. Check safety.
Now looking to pass, and he scrambles right into the pressure for a sack. And that's Gross Matos again, man. He's got 3.5 sacks in this game.
Yeah, right now he's just the Achilles heel of Gavin Folk right now. He's just straight on him, and man, Folk just running right into him on that one.
Look at all this space. I mean, why out of all places run there? I mean, you got all the space to the inside right of the pocket.
Yeah, I just stopped even trying to rationalize that. I see that all the time.
Runs straight into the guy.
Set, ready, 10 Lobo.
3rd down and 10. And a throw, nice catch, nice first down. Doesn't matter. They're still going to convert as he finds Carter Patterson.
Oh, it's a great looking play right there, man. Patterson picking up another quick slant inside right there, moving the chains. His focus is really starting to heat up right now, man. He's just looking totally in his zone right now. Not worried about what the defense is throwing at him. Not worried about the sacks here, as Matos has been assaulting him all game long. And he's just continues to just move the chains, man. Doing a good job here.
Appreciate that. Was it Siobhan Wood? Thanks for coming through. Says Ohio State's uniform look fire with the breast cancer pink too. I agree.
Here we go. 60 or.
What we got?
Trips formation in the boundary. Read option, but they hand it off to Feldman. He's got space this time, and he gets a first down for the Buckeyes.
Man, offense is just now pulling together here. You kind of see Folk getting the passing game going. The read option has been very successful when he's been able to take the right lanes. And, man, now he's starting to try to work that back in here. You don't know what they're going to do, man. They're going to pass through the read option here or run it inside with you with your big back. Offense moving very, very well now for Ohio State.
Ohio State looking for the big upset, man, right now, controlling the game.
Ready, go. Ready.
And Folk with a deep shot down the field to the end zone. Touchdown, Tyler Dietrich. What a throw.
That's what we were just talking about, man. You don't know what they're going to do here. And, man, you know what you do. You run. You set up that pass game. And boy, oh boy, we got a great pass right here over the middle. Look at this right here. Tucks it right in the seam. He's wide open.
Money. Perfect pass. Throws that one right there, just in the back of the end zone. Tyler Dietrich with the athletic leap. Gets lunged forward there for that catch, and of course getting love on the sideline for a huge play. Extra point, and Ohio State up 3 possessions. And it's good, 28-10.
32 yards. That's a statement right there. Ohio State is turning up right now, and so far, Penn State just doesn't have any answer for what they're doing here on offense.
Yeah, and got to start doing something fast. I mean, still a good amount of time left to go. Right now, Ohio State, like you said, they look like they're on fire. They're moving the ball, and they just got a lot of momentum on their side. You got to start trying to build some of that up and take that away from them with big plays on your offensive side of the ball. And Penn State just unable to get it done against this defense right now. And he'll return this one out of the end zone to the 23.
Come on now, let's go.
James Ramos, 14 of 22, 169 passing yards. But, I mean, this offense has been fairly quiet since they scored their touchdown on their second possession of the game. And, had a field goal afterwards, but nothing else since then.
Yeah, just far too conservative for my blood here. But they just got to get a little bit more aggressive right now and get this ball going down the field.
Let's go now. 18
They're going to line up in a gun bunch here.
One set. 16.
And he's got some pressure where he's going to check it down, gets it out to Justin Shorter, and he's wrestled down to the 26.
Short play to shorter. That's what they keep doing here. And, man, just every time it's just almost like a trap. It's just feeding right into the defense here of Ohio State. They're playing underneath the sticks here, not really worried about you going deep on them. And, man, it's only so long you can keep on doing this before the defense. Look at this, man. 8 guys underneath right now.
Let's see if they can take a shot here. So throw this one up, and that should have been intercepted by Tough Borland. Poor decision that time by Ramos.
Yeah, they're all over it, man. They know that they want to go short right here. The over top is just sealed, and they just sit the guys. They had at least 6 defenders right there underneath, putting that pressure on Ramos. And, man, he just almost throws a pick right there to the linebacker.
They went straight man on that play. Didn't see anyone create any separation. 3rd down and 6. And he'll let one fly, and that's going to be incomplete. Shorter can't haul it in.
Yeah, that's such a great defensive play there as well. Safety coming down, putting that hit on his back right there. He can't hold on to it. 4th and 6, man. Quick 3 and out here for the Nittany Lion.
I thought he was going to haul this one in with a nice little lean back catch attempt, but and the contact, perfect. Hits him right there in the hip, jarring the ball loose. It's Jordan Grace, the submitted cornerback. So here goes the punt. And Ohio State with an opportunity to go up by 4 possessions in this game if they can score again. That could just about put this game away early.
Yeah, you're right about that, man. So you need to definitely tighten up here on defense and see if they can try to get a stop right now. Still got 5 minutes left to go in this 3rd quarter and a whole 4th quarter to go. But, well, boys, Ohio State really turning up right now.
27 points last week against Michigan State, And for Penn State, looks like their struggles continue. They took a loss last week. Could be their 2nd loss in a row. See if they can try to avoid that. Play action. Folk to the sideline, almost intercept. That's another drop pick for Penn State.
Yeah, I'm just really not sure what's going on with Penn State. They've had more than enough opportunities on the defense to really swing the momentum here and give some momentum back to your offense here, but the defense just continues to drop balls. It should have been interceptions.
Here we go.
And for guys who didn't know, that last week loss for Penn State was against Iowa, who almost came up with a 4th straight upset win over Clemson this week, but Clemson able to hold on, getting it done 31-24. It was a run, nasty spin move, almost breaking loose, but man, if he had got free of that, that would probably been one of the best runs this year.
Yeah.
Falling 4 yards short. It's 3rd down.
Here we go. 60 outlaw. Ain't no such thing as a loss. We taking wins home. Shoot.
There goes Falk, shot down the field, wide open. It's Tyler Dietrich again, forced fumble. And Penn State finally recovers it. He's got some blocks, and he's down at the 32. Huge play for the Nittany Lions.
Oh, man, that's what they got to do. They've just been getting pounded here by this offense. And finally, someone just gets a second effort. Look at this thing, man. Going to be on his back here, trying to draw that ball loose. He had him beat. But boy, oh boy, linebacker not giving up on that play. Going ahead and jarring that thing right out of his hands here. Penn State gets the ball back. That's the kind of play they needed from their defense here, because this is just starting to get out of hand right now.
That's Tyler Schmidt, the submitted linebacker, way deep in coverage and making that play. That's some effort right there on this play. Big time play. Penn State, can they take advantage of this? Let's see.
Well, hopefully they can. That was just a gimme right now for if you're Ramos right now, man. You got the 32 right now. But defense just came up with a big play. Finally, you got this ball back here. You're only down by 18 points. Hopefully we can go down the field and get something out of this situation.
They're going to go in a monster look. 2 down linemen. They might can run easy up the middle here. There's not enough guys. Oh, play action? Oh, this is different. And that's a first down.
I like it.
Yeah, that caught me.
I thought he was going to run it inside there. Wow, okay.
That's a different monster play, man. I never saw that ran.
This lets me know, too, man, that the game is deep in the playbook right now. They must have flipped the playbook now. That's one of the plays that's way in the back of the book there.
And there goes some play action. Throws it back the other side. VV can't make the defender miss, and that's just going to be a short game of about 2 to 3 yards.
Let's see if they're going to line up here in a gun again.
Penn State down by 18. They need some points. This would be great for them if they can at least score a touchdown before the third and worry about getting 2 more and holding them in the fourth. And he is not going anywhere. Chase Young on the tackle.
Solid defense there, Ohio State, man. Big 3rd and 7 for Penn State. You got to convert this one here.
And on their own side of the field, let's see if maybe Mason Kahn, can he get open for a big play? You see him here, I believe, in the slot. Got shorter on the outside. Dotson, inner side of the slot, and that's an incomplete pass. Had 2 guys there and couldn't throw it accurately.
That's just a terrible pass right there, man. One of the very few ones we've seen in this ball game. It just overshoots, like you said, just double 2 guys right there. Man, he's got Kahn and Shorter right there. Both of them with great hands. I don't know how he found a way to miss that one.
I'm still trying to figure out how 2 receivers almost consistently end up being in the same spot. What kind of routes are? It must be a speed differential or something. I'm not sure. That's going to be punted out of bounds at the 20, equivalent to a touchback. And, man, could not take advantage of the opportunity. And Ohio State gets the football. Let's go to Amir Williams. Appreciate you coming to the live stream. YouTube KJ. Still in the 3rd quarter here. Buckeyes up by 18. And around the middle, Tyler Schmidt on first contact. He'll pick up 3. Speaking of Amir Williams, man, how about tomorrow? It's the big game of the week. Number 1, Georgia taking on Miami.
Set 30 base.
Must see TV.
Definitely. Gavin Falk shot down the field again. He's got a guy, but it's overthrown this time, missing Declan Ward.
Man, that deep ball is looking really vicious right now. If you're Ohio State, I look for them to go back to that one a few more times this game.
For the most part, he's been on target with those deep balls, too. Just couldn't hit on that one. Probably would have been a home run play. He's already got 3 passing touchdowns here tonight, and here he is with a throw wide open. as he's able to find, I believe that's Tremaine Shepard, and it is first down.
One of the most deadliest receiver routes you can run is that little curl right there, man, especially when it's just a little 10 to 12 yarder right there. He does a great job running the curl, sitting right there, waiting on the ball. But, man, I just see just fake the safety or the quarterback out every single time you do that one right there, man. It's a great job.
Yeah, good throw. Evan Falk having himself, we talked about his ability at the quarterback position, not looking too good this season, but he's on point this game.
And it's not that he's not looking too good. It's just more that he just hasn't been, the guy that's, pass heavy. The stats are obviously below other quarterbacks, but he hasn't been a bad stat line, for him at all. I don't even know if he's thrown any interceptions. I gotta go double check that myself. Okay, he's got 3 interceptions here. He's got 7 touchdowns. But this is also only through, I think this is only through 5 games, so I think they're missing 2 weeks unless they've had a bye. So it'll be interesting to see what that looks like when they get the stats updated.
They had a bye, so it must be that takes off a little bit. They run up the middle, picks up 4 yards, 3rd and 8. Big down for Penn State. They need to get the Buckeyes off the field. And they're going to send a heavy blitz, leaving Tyler Dietrich wide open. He makes a move, gets to the 35-yard line for a first down.
Yeah, now all of a sudden, this is just becoming slow surgery right now as the Buckeyes are slowly starting to put this Nittany line and cut them open right now, man. Another deep pass here over the middle. That's just looking like it's really going to be a go-to here in the later stages of this game.
And I honestly just don't like the defensive play call. They look like they just sent about everyone, their defensive back, just about an engage 8 type of look. And, you just don't do that to a guy who's been pretty much frying you all game with great receivers. And Falk going to be sacked on the play by Windsor. Finally a different guy in the backfield.
Yeah, it's a great-looking play right there. Sit him down for the moment because they are really moving the ball on you here. Folk just trying to get that ball off here. Doesn't even see him coming. Blindsided from the backside.
Yeah, just didn't see Robert Windsor coming. He's lucky he held on to that. That was a pretty big hit. And that's going to be the end of the 3rd quarter. Heading into the 4th and final. Put your 4s up in the chat. Ohio State with the lead, 28-10 with the football marching down the field. Looks like they may be able to pull off this upset. It's just looking like way too many scores that Penn State's going to have to get to try to win this one.
Down. 90 Wolf.
You got nothing to work.
Pistol formation. And it's a read option, but he hands it off, and Feldman breaks the tackle, almost gets loose, and is caught from behind. And that's 3rd and 13. He picks up 4 yards there on that play.
Set, ready? 60 Pittsburgh.
He's got trips to the field side, shotgun for Gavin Folk.
Now.
And a handoff again up the middle. And they are just grinding it out now with Feldman. Falls a yard short. They ran on 3rd and long. Really don't agree with that decision, but I guess just trying to kill some of the clock and get themselves in field goal range here to add on more points.
Yeah, just, they were killing them with the read option, and then they decided to go ahead and kind of start running the ball inside, then kind of went away from that and started passing. And now Penn State has pretty much started backing up off of, but now they're just assaulting them with the run game inside now. It's just been a great use of the offense here in the multiple ways that they're able to, move the ball here. And this is why they just kind of pulled away from Penn State. They haven't been one-dimensional like Penn State has been in this ball game. And, just really adjusted to the weaknesses here of Penn State, man. Doing a great job, and that's why they're up 31-10.
Good field goal kick there. Nice little steady, slow drive, and Penn State I think just about every drive, if they want to pull off a miracle, it has to be productive and resulting in points.
Ryan McCavalier, I've been trying to figure out what does that mean. Do I smell a alarm?
I'm guessing that's a blowout.
A blowout?
Yeah,
That's what that means?
I think that's what that means.
The fire alarm? The alarm?
Or upset.
Upset?
I think it's upset. It could be both, I think.
Okay. Oh, man. I've been seeing him use that today. I've been wondering, what is that?
Yeah, he put it, yeah, it's upset.
Upset, okay.
I knew it was one of those.
Yeah, I was like, what are you trying to say, man?
First down and 10 here at the 25.
Let's go, let's
Down
go,
by
let's go.
21 points. And Ramos checks it down. And he is going to pick up about 7. You said something, Rob?
I said, I know Legion ain't calling us dummies. Oh, injury right now.
There we go, 2nd and 3. Ramos, nice catch by Shorter, first down. And that's going to put him right at 200 yards passing, 19 of 30 for the day. Right now, I mean, the pass game has been just about the only thing working for Penn State, and at times that hasn't been able to pay off for them. Almost had a couple of uncharacteristic missed throws. Hopefully he could get himself into a rhythm here on this drive.
Hey, tight end's right. Watch tight end. Alert 16. Alert 6.
And that's going to be broken up, incomplete. Good defense. Came crashing down. Tried to zip that one in.
Set, red, 90, walk.
If there's anything that's going to try to preserve you in this game, it's passing the ball. So they really don't have no choice at this point, and just throwing that drag route was way too late. Should have been thrown while he was across, just about in the middle of the field, to see nobody was there. When you throw that drag late like that, you're not going to get much.
I'm just really confused with the decision making right now, man. Just trying to figure out what they're really doing here. I mean, they're lining up in these big formations and only going for 5-yard outs. I mean, it's just weird. I'm really trying to figure this out.
And there goes a deep shot, and that's going to be inaccurate.
Yeah, this is. I think this is pretty much over, man. Just looking at what's going on here, and he's just at this point, he's not even like throwing the ball into a territory where someone can actually make a play on it. Look at this, man.
That was 4 Buckeyes.
Four Buckeyes. I can't even make sense of what the game, what's happening right now. It's just nuts.
You had Con right there, and either way, either one of those choices, and they're going for it on 4th already.
Yeah, I was just about to say they should.
And this will really seal the game, and that's overthrown. Wow, rough game for Ramos.
Yeah, rough game, man. Rough game. He's short, it's just like he's over it. The world.
Yeah, he just walking to the sideline all casual.
Right. It's like, oh, it's over, man. This is crazy.
They didn't even give him a chance.
Yeah, I know.
A lot of his incompletion so far tonight has been like that. Kevin Falk coming out onto the field. He's got 3 touchdowns on the day. Killing it. Might be able to approach 300.
I can't. I don't understand what's going on. You know, because they've been in. I think that Penn State has been in the right formations. You know, I think they've, run the right plays. I just think that there's just something going on. It's just like Ramos is just not converting for whatever reason. Man. It's just weird. I don't get it.
Goes a read option. Man, almost touchdown saving tackle right there. I think that's Peter McQuicken. But yeah, this doesn't look like he's well, for one, the coverage has been good, and he's looks like he's trying to shoot the one-on-ones, but he's not even giving the guys a chance. A lot of overthrown passes and things like that. He's been going short, and for the most part, rolls have been even getting shut down. So it's just one of those rough games going up against a prepared defense, it looks like, today.
It's hard to actually analyze, the strength of these teams when you don't have the stat line updated to really know, and be accurate. So I don't want to say things that are not true here. But through the first 5 weeks, Ohio State has only given up 235 passing yards per game. And today, and obviously that's a strength of Penn State through their 6 weeks that have been registered as the passing day. And right now, Ramos only has 200 yards passing. So if if the ratings are, if these stats are true, then man, I guess this pass defense is just a really good pass defense, and they've just caused fits for Penn State, who just have struggled, as we said, in the second half of the season with the run game, and this is just totally taking it away for Ramos.
And here goes Folk, just continuing to march down the field. Nice little check down. Oh, they clobber him. It's down at the 11. Gain of 3.
On the other side, man, Folk is just having the time of his life here.
Yeah, looking really good.
So he's only missed 3 or 4 passes or something?
I did got to catch his members here next time he throws the ball, which I'm pretty sure he's going to. Not on this play, though, as he will run it with Feldman. He's got 65 yards on the day off of 18 carries. 3rd down, they need 3 yards.
And that's not bad either, because you got to look at the fact that Folk has another 70 to 80 yards on the ground as well. That's a 120-yard day for this offense here. Solid.
Yeah, and he's going to line up in the pistol this time. So you never know what's coming out of this formation. But they're going to look to just straight up pass, actually looking to straight up run, and a wise decision to just pick up the 1st down, not risking a turnover. And he's been scrambling very well today. He's not fumbled once.
And I made a mistake there. He's got 102 yards on the ground, so pair that with the 65 of Feldman, man. These guys are up to 167 here on the day. Another solid scramble here by Gavin Folk, man. Great job and a great use of the slide right there. He got 3 downs now.
Coming in this game, there's a tad bit of troubles. 3 fumbles on the season for Gavin Folk, but like I said, no fumbles so far. Here, he's coming into this game. He had over 300 yards rushing, so now he's at 400. And here he is in the gun. I think they should run it to Feldman to the left side. Looks a little bit weak over there, but they run him in the middle just about, and they're just all over that.
Yeah, totally swung right there. Not fooled by that. Knew where it was coming. They back him up a few yards here.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't have ran the counter there, especially to the strength side. I mean, he couldn't. He tried everything he could to try to break those tackles, but they were on him.
Go now, 30 base.
2nd and goal, another counter run play, but he breaks the tackle and he's still on his feet. So 2 back-to-back run plays. It's 3rd and goal. Penn State, Ohio State might go with some play action or something here.
Ramos in the chat saying seems that, he's just having a bad day, man. It's not
uncommon. It happens. And able to throw to the end zone. Touchdown. That's really going to end it.
And I'm just going to say this here, man. Gavin Folk is just on his day. He's just on his day. He's at home, and you can just feel that. You can just feel how tight he's been, how comfortable he has been in this ball game. And that's no shade to you, Ramos. You know what I mean? This is just a solid look. He's been threading these all day long. All day long, man. He's been threading the needle, putting the ball, right where it needs to be, running the ball. He's got his running game going. He's just got everything working out for him here. And this is why they're up 37-10 right now, about to be 38.
A big aspect to this is just the fact that playbooks have changed everything right now at this point. Ohio State, you know, they're a really good team. This is how they should have been looking throughout the season, utilizing all their weapons, utilizing, you know, just the strengths of their team. And, you know, they're running the ball with Gavin Folk. He's passing to his great receivers on the outside. The run game is shot, but with the running back. But, I mean, the guy's just on. I mean, 4 passing touchdowns. He came in this game with 7. Now he's got 11 on the season. He's just balling out. He's feeling it now.
It doesn't mean that the playbook for Penn State is bad either. You know, we put you guys into playbooks that are supposed to fit your style, you know, and that cater around your team. The issue is that if you have one team with a good playbook and the other team doesn't have a good playbook, then your team will dominate and the other team will be terrible, which is what we were seeing, you know. So you know, it's not just the you know, the playbook as well. You know, you got to make sure that you have the balance. You know. But man, this hats off to Ohio State right now, man. They're just really and honestly, defensively though, they've just been all over the ball. Like I haven't seen, you're not even looking at the playbooks. I'm just looking at the defense, right? The defense alone, I just haven't really seen too many plays where there's not guys swarming the ball. You know, nothing open really.
There goes Ramos looking to pass again, and speaking of nothing open, there goes another sack. Chase Young getting his first. And it's 2nd and 20. I think they're just going right now at this point.
And then how many times have we just seen Ramos just sitting in the pocket here, looking to throw the ball here? We've seen this from the first quarter, where he just hasn't really had, you know, anybody to really throw to, and so that's just a testament of, you know, how strong this defense has been right now.
Yeah, and you look at the team also. You know, Ohio State in game is a 93 overall team. Has like amongst the highest in the college series. These guys have pure talent on their side. You know, went through a rough spell for their losses. I mean, this is a huge statement win for them. And there goes almost in a huge interception. So that's incomplete. You can see there's nothing open there on that play.
Nothing open. These DBs have just really done a great job of just locking down for the most part. You know, we see Shorter get off a little bit here tonight, but man, they've locked down the tight end, they've locked down the flats, they've locked down pretty much everything here, and just giving up the slants over the middle, which is really not a lot, not bad for your defense.
Man, he almost throws an interception right there. I mean, still looking at that play, nothing again. Maybe shouldn't have gunned it right there. That was a dangerous pass. I mean, let's look at it from here. This is man-to-man coverage. Yeah, man, they're just locking up. I'm not seeing anyone create any separation. And if this is signs to come for Ohio State for the rest of this season, I mean, this is going to be a team most likely not going to be in the playoffs again, but they're definitely going to be going to a bowl game.
Yeah.
Oh, big hit down to 36. Got 4 minutes and 20 seconds left in this game, and Ohio State just came out here and made a statement. These guys were not ranked. They were actually just about to be ranked. They're 26th outside the top 25, and best believe after this win, they're going to be up there.
I'm going to tell you right now, man, Nebraska, Utah, and I'm going to go ahead and say Wisconsin, man, these used to be the teams that you could just roll over. And these teams are fighting back now. So, it's going to be pretty interesting here for the rest of the season, as these teams are definitely playing spoiler, and Ohio State, go ahead and add them into the mix as well, man. They're just really great here in this ballgame.
Too bad can't say the same for Notre Dame. Don't know what's going on with those guys.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with Notre Dame.
Just continue to lose, and also
but
Tennessee.
I'm gonna tell you though, man. And even with, I'm gonna tell you, man, Notre Dame has definitely been miserable, but they do have that shocking, ability to upset teams. And what we're seeing out of Tennessee, they've been putting some fight back as well, man. I was looking at the stats on that, man. So,
yeah, Tennessee. I'm very surprised that they're 0-7 right now, man. These guys haven't looked bad.
If you watch the game at Alabama, boy, oh boy, Did they give him a little bit of a run there? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's they're really interesting looking at this now.
And that's a first down. Ohio State just looking to run out the clock. Huge win for these guys. I wonder if they're going to be disrespectful and kick the field goal at the end here. I think there was one team this week that did that.
Yeah. I'm gonna just go ahead and reveal it now. I didn't want to interrupt the stream, but Smitty, I've been delayed heavy in this game. A couple of times I couldn't even hear you.
Oh,
it's starting to get better now. Yeah, bro.
Oh wow.
I've been like the whole game, bro. Like I've been sitting here and like
I was kind of getting some type of. I was like,
it slowed down, and then I couldn't hear you a couple of times.
Oh man. I was wondering why. I was like, some moments I said something. I said, I didn't hear Rob respond. I don't know what's going on. Read option, man. Look at this. Man. Feeling it tonight.
21 on the ground, 1 touchdown. This is amazing. I've got the screen like literally about the size of a cell phone on my screen right now. Calling the game. Hoping that's gonna fix the the connection, bro. But.
Crazy.
Yeah,
Pay over $100
for
for Discord. And
I'm telling you, man.
you still get these issues.
Still get these issues, man.
And that's a month.
Yeah, bro, a month. That's just
I
terrible.
wonder why the league needs expenses paid for.
Exactly.
You guys want to ask, why do we got to pay $5? That's why you got to pay the $5. But pistol formation. Fake end around play, and that's going to get to the 35, 3-yard gain for Feldman. No, Kendrick, this is not the last regular season game. This is only week 8 of the season. The last game of this week is going to end tomorrow with Georgia versus Miami. But then after that, we move on to week 9. Still some time left to go. We got 13 weeks of the regular season. Read option. Breaks the tackle, kicks to the outside. This guy breaks another tackle. He is on fire.
Oh boy. Bells on Wednesday, I tell you.
Yeah.
33.
A lot of bells.
On the ground. He's putting defenders down late in the game.
I'm still thinking back to that first touchdown run he had where he broke 4. I mean, look at this.
Oh, my.
He's just set on closing this game out, man. They're just running it down.
Shut down.
Yeah, just running it down their throats, and there's like nothing they can do about it. Another read option play, keeps it that time. They better be on it at this point. 3-yard loss. That's actually Reed on the tackle.
The other Reed.
Yeah. I think I called him McQuilkin one time here. Probably should stop running the read option at this point. Don't want to get Falk just fumbling the ball for no reason. He's had a fantastic game. Shouldn't get any blemishes. They're probably going to run one more play here. Probably the Feldman. And that's exactly where it's going to go. And he breaks through. Almost thought he was going to crib it. And that's going to run out the clock. And Ohio State upsets Penn State with a final score of 38-10.
Yeah, man, they just totally came in this thing and protected house, and that's just how you do it here at home, man. Look at this, get player of the game, 272, 4 touchdowns. Gavin Falk, man, the man of the hour right now. Wow, what a performance by that kid.
Been a rough season for Ohio State, but looks like things starting to turn over on the other side for these guys as they improve to 3-4 on the season. And Penn State still looking for at least 2 games to try to get themselves into to be bowl eligible as they fall to 4-3. So a big win for Ohio State. They're going to be in the top 25 once again. And man, what a game by this kid right here, Gavin Falk.
Oh, this kid really performed today.
I guess you're going to step out, or you staying?
Yeah, because it's definitely delayed, man.
Yeah. All right then, my guy. Appreciate you as always with the dual commentary. We'll be right back at it, man, tomorrow.
Okay, guys. I'll see you.
All right, so let's go ahead and get a little quick dive into these stats, man. Gavin Folk, I'm not going to stay in these too long because usually this takes a minute, and we have extended the play clock, so that's why the games have been a little bit longer than what they usually are. We had it at 13-second play clock, but now it's been moved up to 16 because we've been realizing that teams haven't been getting a realistic number of plays per game. So that's a big reason on why we've been getting low-scoring games. We got a good one, though, this week. Gavin Folk, 4 touchdowns, player of the game, 272 yards. Ramos, man, 200 yards passing, just barely. 55%, though. No one threw any interceptions, so that was good. A lot of dropped opportunities from the defense. Looking at the running game, Gavin Folk killing it. 15 carries, 130 yards on the ground, and a touchdown. 89 for Feldman. Only 29 rushing yards for Vincent Valentine tonight, but for the most part couldn't really use them due to the fact that they just were behind pretty heavy. And even with the 11 carries, getting shut down at 29, that's a pretty rough game for him. Leading in receiving yards, though, Tyler Dietrich, the tight end, had over 100 here in this one, 118 and a touchdown. Dotson with 72 and a touchdown. Tremaine Shepard had a touchdown today. Shorter made a couple of catches, 63 yards. 2 touchdowns for Carter Patterson, though. Not a lot of yards off of 4 catches. He only had 30, but got in the end zone twice, as I mentioned. Nothing to go over really with the blocking there. Leading in tackles was John Reed, the cornerback. Man, making some tackles, making some plays here in this one. And leading in tackles for loss, Eric Parks with 3 of those. And we had 3.5 sacks from, I think that's Yetur Gross-Matos, I think that's how you say it. Man, 3.5 sacks, huge game for him. Unfortunately, still losing this one. No interceptions were thrown. 2 forced fumbles. Tyler Schmidt had the one from where he ran behind on the deep pass to Tyler Dietrich, and Tough Borland with the hellacious hit recovered by Chase Young. And I believe that's it. No touchdowns, no safeties by the defense. Special teams didn't do anything. So let's go ahead and break down the game here with the touchdown plays. All right, so let's go ahead and look at the first touchdown on the board. 6-yard touchdown for Ohio State. And I'm looking the wrong direction here. Just slants concept. Great press at the line. But this is where I was talking about during a game. I mean, this is man-to-man coverage. You got to get your eyes turned around here. You see he's looking inside. You know he's running a slant, but you're still looking him in his face. And you know, great job by Carter Patterson showing off the hands late and just putting his hands up to catch the ball and just cannot react fast enough to make a play on the ball. Bad job there by the cornerback. And that was a touchdown. And this was a great receiver screen play. This is what Rob was talking about during the game, the delayed screen thrown by James Ramos. It sits there for a second. You see how that little pause sets up these 2 blockers that you see on getting down the field. Then he finally throws, and by the time he catches it, look at the setup of these blockers here. He's going to get his man out the top. He's already got a block right here. And the lineman, of course, going to eliminate the threat of Tough Borland. And we just get back to Dotson here. Great read off the blocks. That's where you're supposed to go, off the receiver screens to the outside. Another look at it. I mean, excellent job. This was just ran to perfection. You usually don't see too many screens get ran so great like that, especially on Madden, but worked out there. Then we had a fumble right here. This was a big hit by Tough Borland. Counter run play, and boom, man. Sent them helicoptering, and that ball definitely out before that knee hit the ground. Recovered by Chase Young, and then he becomes a grown man here. Breaks the tackle, and then he just does the lineman dirty here. A little slap to the head, throwing them to the side. And Ohio State takes over and scores a touchdown here with Gavin Folk with an unbelievable quarterback draw. This quarterback draw was just incredible. Gavin Folk showing off his scrambling ability. This could be a guy who comes into the RFL, ended up being like Taysom Hill. And look at this. Great blocking. Gets there. Look at this juke. I mean, his ability to make guys miss and break tackles is incredible. Juke there, breaks the tackle, sheds off another one there, and he's keeping his balance the entire way, and he breaks another. That is 4 broken tackles. 4 missed tackles. That 1 miss with the juke. Broken. Get off me. That's 3. And 4 with a little stiff arm, and he breaks the plane. That was just an incredible run, monster run by Gavin Folk. That was just the first quarter of action. Great game It was competitive in the first half a little bit, then things got a little bit, out of hand later on. You can see it wasn't nothing else really going on here in this quarter. The only touchdown in the second quarter, Gavin Folk able to just late towards the game, just recognizing, I got great receivers. Toss this one up, one-on-one situation. You don't see a lot of guys sometimes on Madden taking this chance, and in this college series so far. But Gavin Folk, he's got faith in his receiver to make this play, and he does. I mean, look at that. Comes down with it. Just bag season. Excellent job using his hands at the start of this. You could see him fighting. That ball getting tossed up, and he just goes up and gets it. Great play by Tremaine Shepard. And we go into the third quarter. Ohio State only one to score again. 28-yard touchdown as they left Tyler Dietrich just streaking down the field wide open. You could see why in this cover 2 look. And look at that. I mean, he's just wide open. At this point, I mean, this is just a beater. He already sees. He's already made his decision. So he's already knowing where he's going to throw this in the back of this end zone. He's got to place this perfectly, and that's exactly what he does, right in between the 2 safeties. That's a beautiful pass for a touchdown by Gavin Folk. Get a look at Gavin Folk as he sees it, man. Just throws, and bang, rainbows it. Touchdown. You see the lineman excited. Gavin Folk, he's like, this is just a normal day at the office. He does this every week. He's trying to, well, it hasn't been doing it every week, but I mean, monster game here. Had a fumble on this play, and this was the same deal here. Tyler Dietrich streaking down the field. His man-to-man coverage, though, showing off his speed at the tight end position. Look at him. Using his hands, getting by. Great ball. And he's got to let this one fall in to make this catch. But then Schmidt with the forced fumble, man, knocks it loose. And it took forever for this to be recovered, but it got picked up by Penn State, and they were able to take over possession, but could not, once again, do anything with the ball. They were scoreless in the entire second half, as you can see here. And this was the only touchdown of the fourth quarter. Gavin Folk, a nice little throw here. First of all, if you're running a slant, you don't want to get outside release, because that just pretty much defeats the purpose of you getting open. But it somehow works here for Carter Thomas. I mean, no, for Carter Patterson, excuse me. I mean, that's usually locked up every time in real life. I mean, unless you got some crazy speed. But that's just a terrible job by the quarterback, 41. Where is he looking? He looks the wrong direction. He gets by, and he's still able to recover, but that gives him just enough space to make that catch in the end zone for the touchdown. And that's it, man. Ohio State pulling off the upset. Final score, 38-10. Well, that's going to do it here for us. We got one more game left to go. Here's a look at the schedule. Get ready, man. We already got bells for everyone coming up in the podcast on Wednesday. I'm getting it. Everyone's getting it, man. Maybe Bill's not getting it this week. He may be the only guy not getting bells this week. But, man, everyone's getting bells, so look forward to the podcast. But before the podcast on Monday, Georgia and Miami. Must-watch game if you're an RFL fan. And yeah, it's going to do it here for me tonight. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.